And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's New York taking on Baltimore. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And seeing you the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Aaron Judge leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll, and today's starter, Grayson Rodriguez. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Gleyber Torres in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next pitch is outside. To the right side. Dives and he can't hang on. Gets it there in time though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
If they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Alex Verdugo stands in now, looks at that one inside. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
One down, base is empty.
Ball, that's in.
Left field. Hayes has it sized up. Brings it in. Out. Number 2.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 9.
2 outs, base is empty. Here is Aaron Judge.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Judge rips that one. Back there. And out of here. He'll circle the bases. His 11th of the year. It's 1-0.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. Just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And another ball.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Hard hit left side. Whips it to Mountcastle. They get the out on Soto. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. And today's starter, Nestor Cortez Jr. What do you look for here?
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Cedric Mullins stands in now and watches strike one. Mullins, a former All-Star, hitting leadoff in today's game. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He scored 9 times in the last 10 games. The wind of the pitch. Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And now it's filled up. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Jordan Westberg, the next to hit. That's hard hit on the line. Hooks it away for the out. And there's 2 down. And let's take a look at the lineup. They're already down a run, so I'm sure they'd like to punch back and even things up early.
Yeah, it's never a good feeling, especially at your home ballpark, to go down in the first inning. So the best way is just to come out aggressive, try to tie the ball game up, but not just tie it up, take the lead. I tell you what, momentum can really swing, and you can put your pitcher back in a position where he feels his most confident.
Adley Rutschman in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. Fastball for a strike. The pitch. That misses the zone. Now 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Wouldn't chase that time. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Home team down a run here in the second game of the series. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down into the gap. Now he'll turn for second, and he's in there. It's a first inning double.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Anthony Santander at the plate. High fly ball out to left field. He makes the grab, and that is the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Rodriguez back to work. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Curveball over for a called strike.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
That one finds the corner. 1-2. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there are a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. Around first and hustling for second, and that's a double.
He tries to go down and away, and the plate covered completely. A laser shot.
The catcher, Austin Wells.
And it's second with 1 away. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. That one the other way. Whips it to Mountcastle, and there's 2 away.
Batting it, the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's DJ LeMahieu.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Just missed. That one close, ruled a ball. And now 2-0. Rizzo stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's in for a strike. Struck him out looking. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Now to the bottom of the second. The Mermen lead it 1-0. And we're back. And the batter now, Ryan Mountcastle.
The first baseman,
As he turns on the rubber, with that good live arm delivers. And there's a strike.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
That's a ball.
Next offering upstairs. Just missed. And a pitch.
That's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one fouled off. Three and 2 now. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
leading for the club.
So digging in, Austin Hayes.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Good eye in that spot.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Kicks and fires. The other way, and out number 1 on the ground. Now a dive for the tag, and he gets him.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4 threes or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
At the plate, Gunnar Henderson. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. 2 outs. And a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
A wind and a pitch. And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Nick Maton, the next to hit, takes outside. Pitch misses. Now 2-0. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There goes the runner. Bounced up the middle. Throws to first. That's the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. The right-hander back to work. Just missed. The 1-1. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. Liner, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's Alex Verdugo. In there, and it's 0-1. Runner takes off. In the air to left down the line. And that will drop foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. And it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Here comes Aaron Judge. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Two outs. Fastball for a strike. The pitch. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice weight transfer there. He gets the front foot down, and when a hitter is hitting against a firm front side, his hands can be lightning quick through the zone.
So first and second with two outs. Here's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
A dive, he's got it from his backside, and that's a great play for the out.
Great concentration to get that one started. He gets the force at second. Glove work at its finest.
Back now at Oriole Park, set for the bottom of the third. Here's the second baseman, Jorge Mateo. The pitch. And ball one. Lifted in the air, right center field. Soto hauls it in, and there's one away. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
That one out to right. Soto gets under it. He makes the catch, and there's two down.
The batter, the third baseman.
And stepping in is the speedy Jordan Westburg. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Missed with a changeup. 1-1. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Makes the catch, inning over. On to the fourth. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Giancarlo Stanton. Stanton measures 6 feet 6 inches, over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he's a former home run derby champ.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Just missed. And another ball.
2-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2.
No fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gotta have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Comes a 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Right-hander kicks, deals. Very high with that one. 3-2 now. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. Doubled in his first AB. Swings through that one. 0-1.
You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The 0-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Pitch. And that's just foul. Righty to the plate. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Runner at first with no outs here. That one off the mark. Ball 2.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
The 2-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the right-hander deals just off the outside part of the plate.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
At the belt and fires. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So up next, Austin Wells rounded out his first time. Sliced hard but foul. Stanton, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That one not close. And the count even 1-1. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. For the second. Tag. And they got him.
Not a fast runner on the base pass, so this kind of looks like it was a hit-and-run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow, because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back here in Baltimore, here's Adley Rutschman.
Not a surprise he's off to a good start in this one, given he enjoys playing so much at home. Let's see if he can make it 2 for 2.
First pitch misses.
Well, these guys, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective with them.
Next offering misses down and away. strikes and deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a curve is down and in.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And now the lefty. High fly ball out to center field. Judge getting an angle on it. Puts it away for the out.
Now the right field.
Now Anthony Santander. Fly to left his first time. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. And down on strikes. That's out number 2.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Walked his first time. That one ripped, but foul. Two outs. Strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Pitch misses there. 1-2 to count. And he grounds one to the right side. Throw on to Rizzo, and that is the third out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're headed to the 5th. The Mermen had the lead, 1-0. New inning getting started. DJ LeMahieu will get things going.
DJ LeMahieu.
The wide to kick the pitch. Out towards left center. Squeezes it, and there's one down. So digging in, Anthony Volpe went down on strikes his first time through. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, no swing. Gary Simmons with the call. The pitch. And that one fouled off. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
He needed out one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Runner on the go. Now this is in the air down the line, and that drops foul. Rodriguez over to first, and he's back in on a dive. And the 0-1. To third, might be 2. There's one. Out. On to Mountcastle. That's a double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Mermen out front here, 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. As the lefty gets to work. High in the air, out to right. Soto gets under it. Hauls it in for the out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. There's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up to this point.
And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
One down. And next is the designated hitter, Nick Maton. Flips the corner. It's 0-1. Good eye right there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Man at first, one away. The tag and down at second. And the count 1-2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Top of the 6th inning. Down the number 2 hitter, Alex Verdugo. Rodriguez back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Got the back going too soon. It's strike 2. And the 0-2. Out to short. Henderson over to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
The center fielder, number 91,
It's Aaron Judge now. He's already homered here in this one. And that's off the inside edge, and it's 1-0.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That's in there, and a count 2-1.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
And it's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
And now it's Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, You execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Slider for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. That misses. And a count 1 and 2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a low 2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
2 outs. And he chases that one. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Offense held in check there to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Mermen out front 1-0. And we're back. Now it's going to be Jorge Mateo. And the pitch. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for him out.
Cedric Mullins will hit next. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Snap throw to first. Mateo back safely. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. That's in there.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So up next, Jordan Westberg. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. On the ground at first. Goes to second. Safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
Oh, and 1.
Mateo over at second. Westberg at first. 1 gone. 0-1 there.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Goes up empty. That's strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Got a good eye there. First and second, 2 down. Missed with a changeup. 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And here it comes. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1 now.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Swing and a miss. 2-2. Tying run and scoring position here in the second game of the series. And another ball. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Drops into the glove. That is the inning. Back now at Oriole Park. We go to the top of the 7th. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Here the right-hander back to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Dylan Tate, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Bauman getting loose as well. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Anthony Rizzo getting ready to hit. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Mullins settles under it, hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
Now back.
Austin Wells now at the plate. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. Righty delivers.
That's a ball. 1-1.
Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they go quietly there. 7th inning stretch time. The Mermen on top 1-0. Back here in Baltimore, and now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. The wind of the pitch.
This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Scott Efron's up and loosening in the pen. Loaisiga also throwing. Bounce to the left side. LeMahieu in plenty of time to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Now here is Austin Hayes. That one's in there. 0-1. That clips a corner.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Looking to get the tying run on base. He fouls it off. Will do it again. And that skips in the dirt. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And a pitch. And connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next is the designated hitter, Nick Maton. gets the call. It's 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Henderson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That one just misses. Now 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Left-hand hitter waits. And another ball.
They tried to get him to go. Chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Swing and a miss. Took him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Dylan Tate.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
DJ LeMahieu to start it off.
The third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And he deals. Swings through that one for strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Danny Coulombe up and throwing. Right-handed reliever. Strike there to LeMahieu. Next pitch misses way outside. Wouldn't chase that time. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's one down. Anthony Volpe digs in now. 1 for 2.
Anthony Volpe.
Now a screamer into the outfield. That's a hit. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Gleyber Torres. 1 for 3. Right side. Santander makes the catch.
The left fielder, number 24, Alex Verdugo.
Now the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That's out to center field. Mullins gets under it. He's got it, and that'll do it. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in, Jorge Mateo. Cortez back to work. Swing and a miss. Movement in the bullpen. Clay Holmes. The closer is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. The wind of the pitch. Just off the inside edge. Line drive. Fair ball. Verdugo quickly throws it in as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Nestor Cortez Jr. is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Scott Efros gets the ball now.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
So digging in, Cedric Mullins. Move to second. Mateo back safely.
Well, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release play.
Just missed. So the tying run at second.
Hey!
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. And they get Mullins for the out. Runner tags at second.
The batter, the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The tying run is 90 feet away. This one in the air, center field. Judge is under it. Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. The throw is offline. He's saved. It's 1-1.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Now a chance for Adley Rutschman. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that's outside. And now it's even 1-1. And strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got him swinging. And that is that. So they even it up here as we head for a good finish to this one. 9th inning coming up. All tied 1-1. All set to start the 9th in this one. Aaron Judge at the plate. And the pitch. That one finds the zone. 1-1.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
0-1. The judge takes a strike.
Now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Strike three, got him swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Juan Soto now 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Wouldn't chase that time.
Count 1-0.
The pitch. And delivers outside.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
One down, base is empty. That misses. Counts full, 3-2. Giancarlo Stanton waits on deck. Payoff pitch. He walked in, and that will keep things going.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So a change being made at first base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Oswald Peraza. Go-ahead run on base. And the batter now, Giancarlo Stanton. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Not even close there. 1-0.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Kicks and fires.
2 balls, no strikes.
That catches the corner.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. To third. Base hit into the outfield. Lead runner around second. The throw in, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Substitution being made at first. Pitch running here. Everson Pereira. Runners at the corners here. One away. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The pitch. That's outside. Ball 1. Runners at the corners, one away. Here at the top of the ninth. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
At the belt and fires. Swings and misses. And it's 2-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Outside low. And that's ball 3. Austin Wells in the on-deck circle. All tied up here in the second game of the series. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two on, one out. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. The run scores from third. It's 2-1.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Mike Baumann will take over here.
Power slider guy, but he throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Two on, one out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Towards first, Mountcastle. Quickly to second for one. And that's good work out of the pen. One batter, 2 outs, inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And the home team down a run. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Clay Holmes.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So coming into the game now on defense, Trent Grisham. He takes over in right. Well, one-run game. Now it's the right fielder, Anthony Santander.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Here comes a pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. This one lifted in the air, left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Run away.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
He's 2 outs away. And here is Ryan Mountcastle. That misses the zone. And that's ball one. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
The 1-1. Just missed.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
2-1 now. And that one fouled off. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Got him! Now 2 out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach where you can hand the ball off with multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Hayes swings through it for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
One strike away. Got him looking. And that is the ball game.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the ninth on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 2 runs on 8 hits. 1 error, they left 7 runners on base. For the home team, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors, they left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.